Hey, blacking out. I could be.
Nah,
She not gonna answer.
Jaleec, so what's going on?
I just watched you guys live stream, so let's not do the extracurricular pump faking with everybody on the panel.
I saw you in the chat the whole time.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Okay, now I know Adam, you're gonna do what Adam do, but listen, let me tell you, everything 607 Unc said was a lie. It's a lie. I have text messages proof. I have everything I have in text messages. He was trying to blackmail me into coming back to his platform. He was mad because I quit. I texted him yesterday. I texted him yesterday and I said, you want to play in my face? I'm finna show you, like, I'm done with that shit. I text Yella. I text big homie Cece. I let everybody know, like, I'm not feeling what type of narrative they trying to push behind the scenes because everybody knew what transpired when it transpired. I don't have to lie about nothing. What would I gain from lying? How many times have I been intoxicated at No Jumper? When have I ever got by anybody at No Jumper? When have I ever pushed up on anybody or tried to anybody at No Jumper?
But I ain't gonna lie, Jaleec, you let a lot of these little narratives just run wild. That still don't give nobody the right to take advantage or think it's that, right? But you know some dudes will. They just be thirsty and, you know.
Nothing we've heard of. Yeah.
She's on recording saying
Thank you.
this
I
is
have
true.
never had sex with anybody at No Jumper. So when I went to 607 Unc's platform, they were all under the impression that I really with Josh, that I with Munchie, that I
That's out.
that I was sleeping my way to the top, this and that, there was even a conversation with me possibly having a threesome with you and Lena.
Oh.
They were under the impression that I was at No Jumper just like a rabbit.
What about the recording?
I don't know what they thought, but basically they were under this impression that I was just a hoe based on the narratives that were being pushed, but I was just like, whatever, I knew it wasn't true. Skinny, I never even knew who the Skinny was. I never even knew he existed. The day that popped up at Unc's house, he came with Yella. The day he came with Yella. I remember Blood pushed up on me, and he was like, you got the Wi-Fi. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got the Wi-Fi. Maybe you could put your phone next to my phone, because I was on the phone with my best friend, and she can contest to that. I was on the phone with my best friend, and I was like, maybe you could put your phone next to mine. Like, you know? So then he was like, no, I think I need your number or whatever. And I was like, okay, like, whatever.
W.I.G.
Okay, whatever. He needs your number.
Yeah, like a little whatever. So you feel me? My best friend was looking at me like he ain't slick, and I was like, yeah, he weird, but whatever. Like, you feel me? I brushed it off. Later on that day, he left. When he left, I left. He texted me and he said, follow me on Instagram, and he texted Skinnyfrmthe9. And so I was like, whatever. Like, you feel me? As soon as I go to my Instagram, he was like prioritized. You know how like it's prioritized by like your notoriety on Instagram. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I only have 20 minutes for the record, so yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get to it.
No, that's good.
No, keep cooking.
No, but listen, so it was prioritized. I followed Blood, but I'm thinking Blood was like a gambler with fake followers because dude, all he do is promote gambling on his thing. I didn't know he was a rapper. I didn't know nothing. So people trying to say I'm cloud chasing, whatever the case may be. No, that's not the case. He came back 2 days later with Yella. When I pulled that, he was there. We were already drinking. I was already drinking. Everybody know I be getting drunk. I can't socialize not drunk. Boom, we're drinking. I was already drunk.
You can't socialize not drunk. Hold on, bro. You know, this is a recipe for disaster from the beginning.
When we leave, I couldn't drive because I was too drunk and I didn't want to, like, you feel me, risk getting a DUI. We in Nevada, we in Las Vegas. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, somebody got to drive. And the plan was to go out with Yella, and Skinny was with Yella, so I'm like, fuck it. And then I'm like, who got their license? Skinny said he had his license. Boom. We end up going out. Skinny pulls up to like a gas station or a store. He pulls up to a store and he pulls money off of his car and he gives Yella some money. But then says he gave Yella the money. So when we pulled up to the club, we were supposed to take Yella to this club. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't under that impression.
Yella pimper.
No,
This is so much detail. Okay.
Listen, I wasn't supposed to take, Yella wasn't supposed to get dropped off by himself. We was all supposed to go to the club. But he went to the store to give Yella $100 to basically like, to dip off and just leave me with him by myself. And if I'm lying, I'm fine. That's a fact. He gave Yella $100 to make Yella leave that night. Yella and Skinny end up getting into it that night because Yella was telling Skinny he ain't no hoe. You're not finna try to bribe me into like leaving. You feel me? Like we all supposed to be like going out to the club, whatever. Like you on some weird.
So when he give Yella the $100, it make it seem like he already has sinister plans or he already knew she was going, right? Type shit. Like all I need is some alone time with her, bro. Type shit.
So boom. All this shit happened. Skinny and Yella end up getting into it. I'm still with Skinny though because Yella ended up going to the club. Somehow we back and forth, we end up at Skinny house. We end up at Skinny house. Everything, we end up walking inside. I remember walking around, this nigga had cameras all throughout his house. So there's cameras all throughout his house. Let me tell y'all something. I talk too much shit on the internet for me to even be sloppy like that. The nigga had too much cameras for me to even, like, come on now. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was drunk. I was probably like a little flirtatious. Everybody know how I am when I'm drunk, whatever the case may be. I'll be honest. I was drunk. I take accountability for that. But it was a time where I blacked out. You feel me? So Skinny's trying to send footage of like me walking around, like holding up my phone. I have those same videos of me walking around his house in my Snapchat. So you're not proving no point there. I want to see what led up. I want to see from when I walked in all the way until I walked out.
Hold on, did she say footage? So Skinny got footage, right? So. Oh man, this ain't good, bro.
Your house. I woke up the next morning with my bra unstrapped. When my bra was unstrapped, I was like, what the f? And I jumped up hella fast and I'm like, what time is it? And I was like, I gotta go. And I rushed out. I was still hella drunk because I was hungover. I was hella drunk. I blacked out. Don't even remember the rest of the night after me walking around doing the videos. So boom, I caught a nigga back and I'm like, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember nothing that happened that night. He like, oh, you making me feel weird. And so he ends up calling me back like, look, I'm throwing a barbecue for you. You can come over here. You know, I'm gonna spend time with you. Woo. So I made it seem like I'm gonna pull up, end up not pulling up. So I end up texting the nigga like, I'm not gonna lie, I got all the messages. I end up texting like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like you took advantage of the situation. I was hella drunk. I don't remember what happened. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna take accountability for being drunk, but you gotta take accountability for you knowing that I was drunk and you kind of like, you know, acting on, because he was a fan. He knew me from no jumper. The nigga knew me from the very beginning. I never knew who the he was, so the nigga been knew who I was. So his whole.
I threw a barbecue for you. Sound like Skinnyfrmthe9 believes they had a good time, right? A good little night or whatever, and they finna ride off into the sun, bruh. Right? Sure.
He didn't have malicious intent that whole night. Why did you pay Yella $100 to leave that night? Why did you get into it with Yella? Why did you drive me back to your house instead of just saying like, all right, look, boom, you feel me? I'm gonna take you over here to the content house. I'm gonna Uber back. His whole intentions was to do what he did that night. And then he's so scared. He telling everybody he finna kill himself, X, Y, and Z. Oh, can you call Jaleec and tell her I'm on her side? But the whole time he's sending shit to 607 Unk. This 607 Unk is a liar. He's mad because I quit his platform. And then he's like, oh, you made me feel some type of way. Then he's like, if you don't come back here by 6 p.m., you're gonna force my hand. I'll make it to where you'll never come outside. This and that. I'm gonna drop the tape. Well, if you have the tape, that's against the law. He committed another crime. I did file a report. That's sexual assault because I was intoxicated.
No,
a woman that's intoxicated that blacks out under it's law. If I'm drunk as I black out and I'm intoxicated, nigga, and I don't know what the happened. I cannot get consensual consent.
That's 2 foul balls, Skinnyfrmthe9, right? So you get the drunk kitty, right? Then you send a drunk flicks. You send it, you revenge porning, right? Okay. This is why it's good to take precautions though, Jaleec. Right? You just get it's like it's terrible, bro.
So yes, I filed a police report and I went to the hospital. Right after that, had to go get the full little kit because on my mama, I don't know if the nigga used a condom or not. Nigga, on my mama, you's a weirdo. You been a weirdo. The nigga now he chasing me all around, trying to get me to contact him, this and that. Brother, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. Brother, you's a weirdo. Brother, I'm gonna keep it 100. Ain't no real nigga drunk around me that don't even know me and push up on me. A real nigga gonna be like, all right, look, you fall asleep on the couch, or here I'm gonna give you a water bottle, or here I'm gonna drop you off here and I'm gonna Uber here. I done been around niggas drunk. I done been around DC drunk, nothing happened. I done been around AOF Nino drunk, nothing happened. I done been around niggas where I was drunk as fuck and nothing happened. Blood is a weirdo. He's thirsty for that's just what it is. And he did it. I didn't rape blood. I didn't whatever. I might have been drunk, but that nigga's a weirdo, bro. He's a weirdo, and on my mama, I will have my damn motherfucking court. So everything he's sending to us, I hope he got ready for the detectives because they're gonna come. And when they finally do come and they look into this, I need everything to make sense because
Hella childish though. Anyway, sending around videos and shit like, yeah, bro, I got the ass. Probably couldn't even believe he got it in the first place. That's why I say it be strange, right? Dealing with you know, that's neither here nor there, right? Just imagine your girl though, right? See, I got my hear you out ears on right now, right? But just imagine your girl come back and tell you, yeah, I got a little tipsy and I was had a night out and he took advantage of me. Fuck you, end up at his house. Fuck you, all this other shit, end up on camera and all other shit. And I hear you, Jaleec, but And he shouldn't have did it if he was loaded.
Guy's gonna be subpoenaed to court. I don't give a fuck, and I try so hard to keep this under the radar. The 607 got mad that I caught his platform, so now he wants to take it to the internet, and that's what the happened.
Okay, how do you react to the video that Unc posted that he purports is you basically denying that Skinny did anything wrong?
No, I denied because they were saying I was saying I got raped. I kept saying I never said I got raped. I said I got taken advantage of. That is considered sexual assault.
No,
when you don't remember,
if this goes to court, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a rape charge, right?
No, it ain't.
So that's what the detective said. The detective did say that if you were intoxicated and you didn't get consent, even though it's sexual assault, we look at it as rape. I said, I wouldn't say it's rape because I was drunk and I'm going to take accountability. I was drunk. But so basically, like, they got to do their investigation. Skinny got cameras all throughout his house. So if there was nothing wrong, if he didn't do anything out of pocket, I have pictures of my, like, of the shoes that I was wearing. They were scraped all on the side. It was brand new shoes. They were scraped on the side.
Hey, bro, so I don't think a lot of dudes know that. When a woman is drunk, she cannot give consent. That means that's a rape. Yes, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just no, and it's crazy because a lot of this, like, this type of weird ass activity be normal in the hood. Nigga like, oh, she knew what she was doing and this, that, and the third. Do not take advantage. And I understand it, bro. I understand that a little bit, but still, bro, don't be a predator, bro. Don't be, you feel me? Just think about if it was your people's. You know what I'm saying? Think about if it was your people's. Don't just think, oh, it's just some little bitch.
I got pictures of that. I got bruises on my legs. I have everything. I have proof of everything. So Skinny got proof, and he's innocent. And it really, like, he really felt like I wasn't drunk or whatever the case may be. If there's nowhere in the video where I done passed out, this nigga fucking me while I'm passed out, or none of that, then nigga, he can present that to the detectives. Why are you sending shit to us? That's illegal. That's another crime within itself because you can't record somebody without their consent. And on top of that, can't send out video without their consent. That's another crime. And that's what the detective was saying when I followed up with the detective today. They said, dude is just racking up charges. If he really innocent, but why would he be sending out, like, the video without consent? All of that is illegal. Unc ain't doing nothing but digging a deeper hole for Skinny. And Unc needs to shut the because this is an open investigation. Let the police do their job. Straight up. Like, Unc's mad because I didn't want to come back to his platform. So he threatened me. He told me I had until 6 p.m. to come make peace with him. I said, nigga, do what you do. Straight up.
Wait.
So that's what Unc do. Unc get the video and then try to blackball motherfucker, right? Like, yeah, we already seen you getting tossed up.
So went on one again.
I agree with you that it seems like they're making a lot of missteps in terms of how he's handling this publicly. Because even just saying that, like, that he fired you because of sexual assault allegations is pretty out there.
The messages, Adam, I'm gonna send you the messages where I quit, and the nigga, I'm gonna show you the messages where he told me to come by 6 p.m. Adam, I'm gonna send you everything.
Wait, but okay.
What they gotta do?
Okay, just a side note because I have to leave in 10 minutes, and I just want to address this. You said he's 50, and you said he has a girlfriend they started dating when she was 15?
Okay, so remember when he said my daughter was the police, she's this and she's that? So one day my daughter walked in, so the kids always come me to his house because, you know, I don't be doing nothing. So
yeah, bro. Look like 607 Unc and Skinnyfrmthe9 then got themselves in some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because Skinnyfrmthe9 kind of look like Uzi Marcus, right? Fact. But shit, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. We on to the next one, bro. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play.